So, throughout my life, I've been given the chance to try out different sports, but I was never a fan. And before you go, oh, were you scared of you'll sweat? Nope, not even close. I also don't have an aversion to doing competitions in an academic sense. I've done competitions for robotics and different types of study topics, but just never anything physical. Well, running can be extensive and tiring. That also didn't make me upset. I was just not into the whole competition thing and getting hit. For example, when I was a much smaller Tanuki, I was given the chance to do volleyball, which I was instantly not very excited about. But as an anime fan, I gave it a shot. First of all, I did not trust the people in my class. They were wild and they were crazy. Literally on the first day, a kid went up filled with confidence and did a set. Next thing we see is our coach getting smacked so hard with the ball in the face. Safe to say that that kid was sat down. To be fair, the whole class became nervous after that day. My feelings didn't matter because the next day I was put in. I prepared my mind and ready to be smacked in the face, but not even close. The ball got smacked straight into my arms, slammed. It was a very loud sound. Trigger warning to my, so I draw, right? So I'm also very good at drawing bruises. So that is why I say trigger warning in case that is an aversion for you. But I looked like I had a cake pan smacked into my arms. It was just circular. It looked so weird. I remember coming home and my relative said, "Hey, you're supposed to block the other way." To which we started roasting each other like true family. There's nothing like family when you have to roast each other so that they stay quiet. Then there comes soccer. Oh, how lovely it is. I actually learned most of the rules for someone. That dedication I just don't have anymore. But now, this last story has a lot of bloodlust. One day when I was younger, I was playing with 3 boys, all pretty good at soccer and pretty strong. We were growing up really well. The match was set. There was 2 on one side and there was 2 on the other. I was on one of the teams, obviously. Whoever won would be the soccer leader for a month. So the setup was the backyard of our nanny's house. Potted plants filled with green herbs surrounded us as a barrier and as a punishment. Anyone who broke one would definitely be less than happy to ever go home. Everyone was fierce, ready to win it all, as a gladiator would be if you were fighting wool. It was not that much of a competition. So, in a single kick, the opposition sent the ball flying harder than it ever had before. That ball was our Budget All Might figurine until smack, right into my arms. Now, it didn't hurt that bad, but it did startle me, which led me to not really block or dodge the way. So trigger warning again for my poor arms. I never seem to get a break. The bruise was so defined that it was almost as if I became the Blue Lock logo in 5 seconds. It was copyright coming after me, even though I was so young. It was so defined that everyone thought it looked like a tattoo. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for enjoying my wacky stories. I do have a couple more about sports, but I wanted to kind of break it up so that you guys could have like something more to digest. Bye-bye.